Compulsive shoppers can be just one step away from becoming hoarders.
No woman can ever have too many shoes. Go out and buy more. They'll put that probably on my tombstone, go out and buy more.
And in Manchester, one woman's expensive 15-year fashion fixation has become a huge problem.
Please, before you come in, don't judge me.
Single 56-year-old shopaholic Fiona is showing the early signs of hoarding. Her clothes have taken over every room. Her home is full to capacity. But her bank balance has hit rock bottom. And she can't stop shopping.
Day jumpers, long jumpers, fancy jumpers. It's like the thrill of the chase. You don't know what you're going to come home with. Shrugs, belts, T-shirts. If I'm out shopping, so something will come home. Let me show you my new boots. Look. Beautiful. The only bit I don't love is figuring out where I'm going to put things.
Fiona has had weight issues her whole life. And just 12 years ago, she was a size 24. But after gastric bypass surgery, she lost 7 stone.
I lost weight, and then that whole world was opened up to me, so I could go down the high street. I can go anywhere and fit in anything, and that's how it began. And then, I don't know, maybe it became a habit, that feel-good factor. It is addictive. Shopping is very addictive.
Loss of relationships and loved ones are not the only triggers for hoarding behaviour. In Manchester, could Fiona's spending sprees be caused by her dramatic weight loss? Or is there a deeper reason behind it? Cognitive behaviour therapist Ishbel is keen to find out.
So we know that there are many issues why people start to hoard. It can be around people's fear of loss, people's concern around letting go.
Hello. It is, yeah. Hi, come on in.
What I'm hoping to do is get a very clear understanding of when it started and how she feels it is impacting her in a negative way so that we can support her.
This is the scene of the crime.
Okay. When you look around this room, what do you see? What do you feel?
Oh, I definitely feel pleasure, but I don't like the word guilt, but I don't know what word I can replace it with. It's hard to admit you've got a problem.
We always have to be aware of the fine line of what can bring us pleasure and what can also cause us pain. Shopping, it feels like an instant pleasure, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But it's not, because there's so much behind it. They evoke so many memories,
Absolutely.
don't they? You can pick up a piece of clothing, it can be brought right, it's like music, you can be brought
100%.
back right to that place that you were.
You know, when you were saying that, straight away I thought about the last thing I bought when my mum was alive. And it's there in my wardrobe, and I could take you to see it, but I'm not going to because it's too upsetting for me. But I'll never get rid of it. Just give me a minute.
Fiona was very close to her mum. Shopping for clothes together was a big part of her life, until she passed away 12 years ago.
What we're very good at doing is closing the door on emotion. It's still there, it's still bubbling, you've not resolved the issue.
I probably connect the clothes to a point in time when I lost my mum. My life completely changed. I wasn't feeling good. You feel good going shopping, so it was a nice way to feel.
Part of the loss isn't just the person, it's those traditions.
Ooh, it's a lot to take in, that.
She's using her buying to fill a hole. It has a strong line between her past and her relationship with her mother. She is trying to support that emotion by covering it up with clothes to feel better about herself.
I can't afford any more loss because I can't afford any more clothes. So I need to, I don't know, find the alternative. It made me think about, I suppose, my relationship with my clothes like a Superman cape to make me feel like it's giving me extra powers or ability to cope with stuff. Put me on the start of thinking about stuff. And who knows, I could come back this time next year and see empty shelves.
Accepting there is a problem is a huge step for any hoarder.
I have got too many coats, and even by my standards, I've decided I do need to get rid of a little bit.
And in Manchester, Fiona has finally come to terms with the cause of her hoarding. The next step is to claw back some of the thousands of pounds her shopping addiction has cost her.
I do probably need help decide what's going. They'll have to be very, very strong to get me to part from my stuff then.
Anticipating a struggle, local boutique owner Susie has been called in to help.
Have you worn absolutely everything in here recently?
Define recently.
There's like a rule of thumb where we always say if you haven't worn an item of clothing for the last 12 months, then it goes. Go through and pick out the ones that you've not worn for quite a while and ask yourself, am I actually really going to wear that again? Yeah.
There are some items that Fiona has never worn at all.
Look, you see all the tags on it. You paid a lot of money for that, and to think that you've never worn it. She's got about 2,000 items of clothing, and that's just clothing, that's not including shoes and bags, so that's a lot.
Shall I do it?
Do it. Go on, do it.
Take it off me quick before I change my mind.
Yeah, we've got one. Right, what else have we got?
Woo.
She's made a start on something that she was quite apprehensive about doing, and yeah, she's done well. Hopefully that will then give her the incentive to part with more stuff.
I think this could be a catalyst to a change of behaviour, but the behaviour can only change when the thinking changes. I think I'm going to keep that.
Yeah. Whereas those, you feel like you're not going to wear them again.
No.
Right, good.
Well, she certainly got me to part with a couple of things which I didn't think was going to happen, so that was a shocker. That's my lot. That's my lot.
That's your lot for today. Yeah. You've done well.
It's the start of a long journey for Fiona, but it's one she needs to take for the sake of her mental health and her bank balance.
Not completely there, am I? Not reformed yet. Baby steps. I wonder what shoes you wear for baby steps. And can you get a matching handbag? And hat? And jewellery? And so it goes.